Hello, my little succulent. Hello, my Succ Gang. How are you doing? Hopefully, you're doing well. And if not, hopefully I can make your day just a little bit better. So, for today, we're going to be doing soft spoken, just because whispering tends to hurt my voice just a little bit, but we're going to be doing a Q&A, if you couldn't tell. So it's going to be a bit of a ramble, but I do have a list. So, the first question, why Succ Gang? Why? Succubus? Sexual? No. No. If you haven't noticed, my channel mascot is a succulent. It's, in the opening, you just saw the little blue one. That is my mascot. And, there's actually 3 in total. A blue, a brown, and a purple. And, I had decided to also name you guys my succulents, because I just really like the idea of me taking care of you guys and making sure you're okay, watering you, and making you better. So, no, it is not sexual related. The next question is, sorry, interrupting airplane, but why Miinu? Why Miinu Inu? What does it mean? Where does it come from? How did I come up with this name? Well, it goes way back at this point. I've had this username for a while now. It's actually because I used to write stories, and a friend of mine and I had a character who was a kitten. His name was originally Max, but I wanted to change his name, and I wanted to make it into like a joke, which is naming him Inu, which means dog in Japanese. So a kitten named Dog. Yeah, I'm so funny. But she said, I don't know, her reasoning was, oh, well, I mean, like, the cat already knows the name Max, so, no. And then I was like, well, what if it starts with the same letter? Thus, Miinu. I ended up liking the name so much that I kept it for myself, as you could tell. So, yeah, that's the reason. There's no real meaning behind it. It's just Inu and me. Miinu. I added another I because just Miinu was taken, you know. Gotta do Miinu. And then Inu, Miinu Inu, just to extend it. It's like a first and last name. But it means dog in Japanese. So that's the reason for my name. The next question is, why am I doing ASMR? Why did I decide to start doing ASMR? Well, I had been listening to ASMR for 5 years before I even started doing it or streaming it. And originally, I started streaming on Twitch. I started in May of 2019, and I've been doing it ever since. Reason being is I have a friend. Her name is ASMRtists. She had been my friend before she started streaming ASMR, and she actually introduced me to the category of ASMR on Twitch. And I had been wanting to do streaming and things like that, so I decided to give it a shot, because I used to do just chatting, but I kind of struggled with keeping a conversation going when nobody was there. So instead, here we are with ASMR, and I've been doing it ever since. I really enjoy it. It's sort of like meditation to me. So, yeah. So another question I get a lot of the time is, how old are you? What's your name? Where do you live? No offense, but creeper mode, geez, wow. But I choose not to share that information because the internet is a very scary place, and to keep myself safe from people who may want to hurt me, I am making the decision to not share my name or any like really personal information until who knows when. Right now it's just not really that safe because I think that smaller YouTubers like me, or people just starting to get into the world of the internet, are a lot more at risk of being attacked. They're a much bigger target. I could be wrong, but I would rather be safe than sorry, no. So at the moment I'm not willing to share any of that, so you can just continue calling me Miinu. And I also don't feel that age is very relevant to ASMR because my ASMR is not at all meant to be sexual or suggestive. My ASMR is made with the purest of intentions, just to help you relax and sleep, or make you happy, or calm you down, things like that. My reasoning for doing ASMR isn't to induce a sexual reaction, and it won't ever be. ASMR is close to my heart, and I feel that sexualizing it is just not for me. So no matter the type of content I may post anywhere else, it will never affect my ASMR. So that's that. I also had a question of, what are my feelings about ASMR sexualization or sensual ASMR? And people can do what they would like to do with their own ASMR. It's none of my business. And I think that it can sometimes make it a little more difficult for the ASMRtists that are pure with their content, because there's a very big misconception now that ASMR is strictly sexual, which just, it can be a little bit stressful on those of us who aren't making it that way. So that's my feelings. Otherwise, it's always gonna be there. ASMR is two sides of the coin, so it is what it is. I don't mind. So next, who do I look up to? Who do I listen to? What other ASMR artists do I recommend? Well, I don't listen to a very big variety anymore, just because I do ASMR. I am always listening to my own ASMR, and it's sort of given me tingle immunity. So I don't have a very large variety, I have a selection, but my favorite streamer and creator and YouTuber is Frivolous Fox. Frivy Fox. She actually introduced me to ear eating, ear knobs, and up until then I had been very, very uncomfortable with mouth sounds and eating, but for some reason with her it was different, and she gave me a lot of tingles, and I think she's beautiful inside and out, and I hope she sees this because I really do love you, Vivi. I think you're amazing. For my second choice, it would have to be ASMRtists. 𝐬𝐕𝐌𝐄. ASMRtists. He does typically no talking. I'm pretty sure all of his videos are no talking, but he does no talking, and his videos are very different. He does ambient noises, or I don't know, they're very creative and engaging. I really recommend his yarn video. It's so cool. It's what introduced me to him and got me hooked. So those are the two artists I listen to and who I think very highly of. So you should go and check them out. Other than that, I get questions about YouTube. Am I going to continue doing YouTube? Is this just a short while? What are my plans for the future? A career? Like, what is going on? Well, I'm not going to college because it's very, very expensive. And I would much rather travel around the world and see what kind of life there is. Because I think people can teach me so much from just exploring the world. So, although, you know, I would love to go to school one day and get an education degree to teach English and ultimately become a translator, English to Japanese, Japanese to English, etc. It's not obtainable for me right now. I just can't afford it. I don't want to be in debt my whole life. So that's that. So then, I mean, if I'm not going to college, then am I staying with this YouTube stuff? Well, I would love to. I would love to keep on doing this. I actually wanted to eventually just kind of, asthma. Eventually just kind of branch out. I would love to do gaming videos or just random stuff like, you know, Jenna Marbles. I highly doubt you don't know who she is, and if you don't, you need to check her out. She's always on trending. She's a 33-year-old lady. But I would love to do content like her. Her fan base is just so loyal that she does whatever she wants, and it's insane. But I would like to do something like that, be a variety YouTuber. That doesn't mean I'll ditch ASMR. I think it's always going to be something that I do, but I would love to get out of a box because I don't see myself being happy if this is all that I'm doing all the time. It can get repetitive, and I may end up feeling just bored with it at some point. So I want to branch out and do other things eventually, but right now it's the ASMR that I'm just doing. Or on my Twitch, sometimes I stream games. If you want more of that, feel free to comment and tell me. Like, that would give me motivation. Because yes, I do get questions if I'm a gamer or not. I do play games. I do play PC games. I like FPS, indie, side-scroller games, pixel games, RPG, MMO, etc. I've always been gaming, honestly. It's been a part of my life, and it's probably why I have no friends. So career plans. I would love to stick with YouTube and Twitch, and I would love to do modeling or cosplay related stuff because I've always wanted to be an actor. I've always wanted to be a model somewhere or something because I just find it fun, and I'm actually an artist, so I've started to sort of bring my creativity into doing makeup or cosplays, and I would love to bring original characters to life on myself, you know? So with time, you may start seeing that sort of content. Right now, not so much, just because it's expensive, okay? And this is my job right now, so if you would like to donate, there's a Ko-fi down below. You don't have to. Other than that, yes, games, anime, cosplay. Alright. Games. right now I'm currently playing Borderlands 3 and World War Z. I love zombie games. I love zombie games. I also play Apex. I love Stardew Valley, Starbound. What else? Gosh, it's been a while. I used to be obsessed with a game called 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗓𝗓, and I love MMORPGs like Black Desert and stuff like that. I sadly didn't get into World of Warcraft. I know, I'm disappointing. But I like those types of things. I'm a PC player. Consoles I've never been able to do because controllers. Beep beep boop beep 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 beep. Ah, cramp. Yeah, that's how it goes down. So, I'm not a console player, but I do play games. As for anime, my favorite animes: Berserk, High School of the Dead, and what's my third one? It's really hard to say. I've watched so many. I've seen like over 400. But I don't know. Those are my top two. High School of the Dead is my dirty pleasure. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it like 9 times all the way through because I love zombies, okay? Like I told you, I love zombies. I don't know what it is. I just love that genre, okay? Languages. I speak English and Japanese. That's all I speak. I'm really sorry. I would love to learn more languages in the future, and I'll definitely start trying. Because I want to be able to communicate with all of you, and that's why I've added subtitles and stuff to this, so all of my viewers can understand this, because I know I have a lot of people from Brazil, from Europe, from everywhere that watch me, and I'm just like, where did you come from? How did you find me? But I'm glad. Thank you for enjoying me. You're amazing. I love you guys. Thank you for being so supportive and just being here for me. And I'll continue trying to give you the best content that I possibly can. Right now I'm just a bit limited on resources and setup, but as you can see, I think the video quality improved a little bit. I could be wrong, but I think it's better than what it has been. I actually look like a human being. So that's that. And then cosplay. Somebody asked me what my first cosplay was. It was 𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 from 𝗏𝗏𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓. 𝗦𝗓 from 𝗏𝗏𝗓𝗓𝗓. It was gonna be 𝗦𝗧𝗥𝐏𝐏𝐻𝐿, but Amazon ripped me off and it never showed up. So, oh well. Maybe one day I will do that, because she's probably my favorite Vocaloid. Also, I already know. I said that I speak Japanese and I didn't say a line, so. はじめまして。私の名前はミヌです。今日は何をしましたか？今日は私と私のお母さんはなんだっけ、朝ごはん食べました。と、なんだっけ、私の、なんだっけ、いっぱい、なんだっけ、言葉わからない。時々毎日を日本語話しませんですよ。だからよろしくお願いします。なんだっけ、わからない。So that's some of my Japanese. It's been a while since I've spoke, so it's not that great. But no, sorry, that's my doggo in the background. I do have a dog. His name is Brutus, and he is a long-haired German Shepherd. He is 9 months old. Yeah, he's still a puppy, but he's very smart, and I love him. He's my baby. So cosplay, languages. now we're gonna get into more personal stuff, just random trivia, I guess. Siblings. Siblings. I have a younger brother and a younger younger sister. Got a mom, got a dad. Favorite food. I love takoyaki. It's a Japanese food. It is these sort of they're like, it's like think about a bread ball, okay? Like just like what can I compare it to? What can I compare it to? I'm trying to think of like an American cuisine that has like a similar thing. Okay, no, Hush Puppy isn't. Hush Puppy is too. Well, think about a bread ball, okay? But like squishy. And inside there's taco, which is octopus in Japanese. And you put like sweet soy sauce and a certain takoyaki sauce, and then like bonito flakes, which are these fish flakes that move with the heat. They look like they're alive. It's so cool. But that's my favorite food. I love it. That or takoyaki. No wait, taiyaki, which is, think about, I mean, if you've seen anime, then you may know what I'm talking about. But it's those fish. Like those fish pastries, and inside it's got red bean paste or chocolate or custard. Custard is my favorite type. Oh, and to answer your question, why do I speak Japanese? I lived there for 6 months. And I taught myself. So yeah, I plan on going back in the future. Alright, animals. I have 2 cats, Elvis, Zelda, and then a dog, Brutus, and we've got a goldfish. We don't have a name for him. We'll just say he's Goldie, and we won him from a festival 6 years ago, and he's still alive. I think he kind of hates it in there because every now and again, the fish will just smack his face into the glass. It's horrifying because one time I was talking with my best friend about ghosts and stuff while downstairs. It was like 3 a.m. okay, and then all of a sudden the fish started slamming its face into the freaking tank. Tell me you wouldn't freak out. Exactly. Talked to my brother, and it was just I guess it's just something he does. Weird goldfish, man. Weird goldfish. Other than that, hobbies. Well, asthma. I love art. I love being creative. I love traveling. But yeah, I love being creative. So, I used to be an artist. I used to draw. I think I'll put one over there. But I used to take commissions and draw things like that, and I got really happy with it, but I just don't do art anymore. It's kind of a hobby, but I did all of those, like the border that you're looking at. I drew all of that. It took a lot of time, but yeah. Other than that, what's my favorite color? I like the rainbow. But if I had to pick a favorite color, I love that shade of green. It's like a forest light green. So good. Favorite trigger. I love scratching. I love scratching noises. They're so good. That or ear eating. What else? I think I may have covered everything for now. So I'm sorry if you had a question and I didn't answer it. Please just comment down below. I read all of the comments. I don't know. I read all the comments. Maybe I don't respond to every single one of them, but I do see you. I do appreciate your support, and thank you. All of your comments are so nice. But if there's a question that you have for me, feel free to just comment it down below, and I'll most likely answer. And say you look down into the comments. If you see somebody has already asked your question, try and just give it a thumbs up so that you know, it'll be higher up in like the top comments and stuff like that, so then other people can also find the question, just so we don't get a bunch of duplicates, you know, because yeah, I will answer them. And then if, like, you know, you're asking the same question that's already been answered, I'll just kind of be like, sorry, I'm not responding. Just look in the comments a little bit. I bet you can find an answer to your question. Other than that, thank you so much for getting me to 15,000 of you little succulents. Oh, it's blowing my mind. You guys are so kind to me. You were so kind, and you're just so supportive, and I just thank you. It really helps me out. You don't even know, like, it blows my mind how much we're growing, and thank you. Really, just thank you. I hope to keep on creating content that all of you will enjoy, and hopefully we can branch out in the future too. I would love to start doing a few different things, but I'm not sure. I kind of, you know, a lot of ASMR artists have different accounts for, like, you know, they've got an ASMR YouTube, they've got a gaming YouTube. Well, I don't think I want to do that. So if I start, you know, uploading other videos, it'll be on this account. So, you know, if you randomly see a gaming video, yeah, but don't worry, most likely it'll be on like a Tuesday or a Thursday, so you'll still get Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for ASMR tingles. Unless I say otherwise. Who knows what future me will do, you know. So yeah, I think that's all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you know you want to be around for that. I think that's all I've got. So thank you for being my little succulent. Thank you for being a part of the Succ Gang. Thank you for supporting me and being here. I love you guys so much. So sleep well, okay? Sleep well. Thank you for being here. Sleep